The computer. Jeez. Well, here we go again. All right, we're live for our weekly lead gen AI training, and we have a guest on here today. This is Walt from the Land Down Under. Walt is one of our chief engineers. He is part of the team that created the lead gen AI platform that is now living in Pipeline Pro that all of you are most likely using. This is a training we do every week for lead gen AI users, but we leave it open for maybe some of our Pipeline Pro users who want to be a fly on the wall and see the training and maybe just jump in and participate. But this really a lot of this won't make sense to you today because you don't have the tool. So we recommend that you get the tool. Amir, as always, you might want to put the link to Lead Gen AI right in the chat box so somebody who doesn't have a lifetime license can go get it and add it to the platform and value this training. Walt's great with this training when it comes to not only tech but also sales and marketing strategy as well. We're going to be talking about AI and prompting and some of the success they're having with their techniques on how to get people to respond. I mean, the whole name of the game here is, can we get more responses from cold email, right? That's the name of the game. We always want to become a student of subject lines and different copy hooks and different questions we should be asking leads. And obviously with AI, it's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to clean up a lot of your communication and your vocabulary as well. So that'll be a big topic today. And then Walt, anything that's new, that's coming down the pipe that you can share that may even be new to us would be great here as well. Sure. For our users. So great to have you, bud. I know it's early. Is it really early in Australia or no?
Not really early, man. It's 8 o'clock.
Not as much anymore.
I'm still going the coffee, so I'm.
So
I'm
it's
good.
not like it's 5 a.m. like some of these.
No. Sometimes you put the dates on, and I'm like, no, but no.
Yeah,
today's
exactly. But that's when
great.
you deal with American companies, you probably get that a lot, I would think.
Of course,
Yeah.
and it's standing strong with our clients here with Pipeline Pro is you guys keeping us busy and on our toes, and we love you guys. Thank you so much for being part of Pipeline Pro, of course, and the Lead Gen AI system. So yeah, there's some really cool stuff that we want to bounce across and have some fun with some AI prompts and some things. So Andrew, I'll start with a quick story. We had one of our clients, as you know, who's quite well respected and well known with an audience, wanting to launch a new podcast. And so we were chatting to them about how we could use the influencer module and how we could use that module specifically to generate good podcast guests for our
while you're talking, let's just show that piece. I don't want to cut you off.
Let's
so
do
Amir,
that.
maybe bring it up, or I don't know, Walt, if we're going to be in your system today.
But yes, let's bring it up.
Can you
see my screen right now?
Yep, we can.
Yes.
Fantastic. So of course in our AI Lead Gen AI sales system right here in the Pipeline Pro dashboard, or as a standalone tool, whichever way you're going there. Of course, adding this into Pipeline Pro is like adding fuel into the Ferrari. So you've got both systems together is just absolute rocket fuel. So what I'm talking about is the influencer search. So I've got a few different searches here, but the influencer search allows us, for those who don't know, allows us
to go back one screen, Walt. Go back one screen.
Yeah, go back and do a search, right?
4 categories are. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So just right here for a moment. Go ahead.
So we created different searches, and we've got a few new searches that we're looking at, different data points coming through as well. But our influencer search is designed to help you guys reach big audiences. Yeah. So what do we mean by that? What do we mean by reach big audiences? Whatever it is that you're selling, your consulting services, your coaching, you might have a certain company. Once you have a product, now we want to get that product to market. And one of the best ways to do that in today's age is via influencers. It was crazy statistics. Andrew, you probably saw the same thing. 30% of children in high school at the moment, when they're asked, what do you want to do after school? They're saying, I want to be an influencer. That's actually become
not sure if that's
a
good or a bad answer in this day and age.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I've got teenage kids and they're aware of it. But why are influencers so important? Because the words in the title, right? They have influence. They can reach the audience. So it used to be you paid media companies, you paid to be on the TV, but now you pay people who have got that audience. And the great thing about the influencer search within our system, of course, is that you can really target who you're looking for. So, for example, if you're in real estate, maybe you're a realtor, or maybe you're a mortgage broker, or maybe you're a coach in that industry, you can come into the influencer search. You can look across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and you can start to do things like, okay, let me find people who talk about a specific thing. So I might say real estate investing, or I might say business coaching. And this will hit their profile. So I can say, find me people with this amount of followers, find me people that get this kind of engagement. So I can really dial this in. I'll scroll down here. There's lots and lots of different filters here. So I'm going to leave this fairly broad, but I can even filter on their audience. Find me people whose audiences are 35 and over, that kind of thing, or individuals. So once I've got my filters there and I'm searching for influencers, I can start to bring them back here on the screen. So here's Derek. He's got 4.2 million subscribers. Here's Daria. We say, okay, well, we wanted to find business coaches. Is this a good fit? I can go across to Instagram. I can check Derek's profile here. All right, so investing real estate and business, we're in the right spot specifically here. I can see those people and start to research who I'm talking to. So this is our influencer search. And as we go across to our list, we've added these people. We're starting to do some research here. We can enrich this data and I can start to really find who these people are. So let's say Mike, for example, I come across and I go, you know what? Mike reaches nearly 1 million people with his Instagram account. So maybe Mike's a great person for me to connect with. So I can tick Mike's account there. I can enrich him. And let's just give that 10 seconds, and I can do this en masse, of course. And we've got some really powerful AI scripts in the background that are going and doing some cool things, like starting to find Mike's email address, which is great. But even more than that, we can dive into the data behind the people. So now we can come in and say, okay, here's Mike in our business coaching space. Here's the followers he has, as we said, nearly 1 million. His other social profiles are here.
Wow.
When we say fake followers, we talk about active and inactive. So fake followers is kind of like somebody followed them 20 years ago or 5 years ago and hasn't ever been back since. That'll show up here. So we can see how much of his audience is actually active, and we can see likes, how many comments, and we're really starting to get a good understanding of what this person really speaks about. But here's the key piece: the audience. So Mike's audience are interested in the following things. They are aligned with the following brands. Here are the people that follow Mike. And I can see, for example, that Mike is followed by some pretty influential people themselves. And this is where we talk to our client, right? So we said, here's our tool, the lead gen AI system. And they said, I'm launching this podcast. I really want to be able to reach the right people. So we've got all this data on our influencers, which is really, really great. But here's where we ran some really cool stuff here. So let me come back to my main list view. I've got my list view here, and there's Mike. And here's my AI, the AI tool within the lead gen AI system, right? Here's the AI piece, and there's some really cool stuff in here. So what we played with was a couple of prompts, and guys, we're happy to give these prompts. I'll drop them in the chat box here. You guys can grab these.
Right.
So you can create your own prompt. So here's the prompt that we ran, and let me just grab it.
And Walt, can you clarify in your words what prompting means for some of the newer users who've maybe really not used AI a lot and might be new to lead gen AI?
Yeah, perfect. Absolutely. So what is prompting? In the world of AI, prompting is a specific instruction you give to a machine to get it to give you the answer you want. So with prompting, and as a great example, I can ask AI to write me a poem, right? And it'll give me a poem. But if I can be more specific, it'll give me a better answer. Write me a poem about race cars. Okay, cool. Write me a humorous poem about race cars. Write me a humorous poem about race cars in the voice of a pirate. And it will give me specific answers that I'm looking for. So prompting is getting those things specific so that it gives you the right answer. Now I'm going to grab my prompt over here and let me drop this in. So my prompt, I won't read the whole thing because it's boring, but it basically says, analyze that specific influencer. I want to invite them on a podcast. Give me some topics that they will talk about. So let me just copy this and I'll show you where we set this up. We come across to our AI assistant inside of our lead gen AI system, and you can create unlimited prompts here, right? So I'm going to create a brand new prompt. I'm going to call it my podcast invite. And it's going to be a summary on my influencer search, and then I'm just going to pop the prompt in here. Now, I'll also pop that prompt into the chat box here, and you guys can grab this as well. Stick with me. You can copy and paste, but you can grab this right now. So, and click on save. So I've just added a new AI power to my lead gen AI system. And that's the way I want you guys to think about the prompts. Every time you come up with something new here, you're adding a turbo boost to the lead gen AI system. Okay. So now I've got this podcast invite. I can come across to my list. I get my guy. So there's Mike. All right. And now I want to run that podcast invite behind the scenes using my AI. So let's go and have a look at what this returns. Now remember, I'm asking analyze Mike, tell me about him, suggest for me some topics that he would talk about. Now, Andrew, you mentioned at the beginning reaching out with cold email, and that's certainly an amazing thing that we talk about with Pipeline Pro and with our lead gen AI system and personalizing those emails. I'll get to that more in just a second. But with Mike, as a successful influencer, my chances of getting to him are slim. But if I can be specific and personalized, I might want to send him a DM. So this is what our lead gen AI systems come back with. Based on the provided information when inviting Mike to be a guest on your podcast, you could focus on the following topics and areas of interest: personal development, motivation, frequent use of hashtags like these ones. Mike appears to have a strong interest in these areas. He could share thoughts on personal growth, maintaining motivation, and strategies for success. Now, book publishing, authorships, become an author. He could discuss his experiences with book publishing. Now, entrepreneurship, hashtags, Mike experience, one thing to win. All right. This is really focused on this one person. Now, if I can reach out to Mike and I just turn my camera on and I drop a quick video and say, hey, Mike, I've been watching your profile. I'd love to interview about your concept of one thing to win, becoming an author, and talking to our audience about your passion for entrepreneurial activities. Really love what you spoke about with your followers there and the et cetera, et cetera. Would love to spotlight you in an upcoming session, right? Now, what are the chances of me getting through to Mike with a personalized message where I've done that research? So for one of our clients, that was an absolute goldmine. Right, being able to say,
did they reach that client on Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook?
So our client Andrew is using Instagram to build that following, and to great success. So we're seeing bookings that he said he's now booked up for 6 weeks in advance, which is amazing, and that's just by, I guess, adding some power to our lead gen AI system. This exists right now. So, and again, I wanted to focus a little bit on the prompts today, because then I'm going to tell you about something new that we've added, which you're going to love, which is also AI powered. But the key with the prompts is, what do we want this system to do for us? All right. So one of our clients is, again, existing lead gen AI client. Not sure if they're on the call or not, but they are an SEO company. All right, so they're doing search engine optimization for businesses. They're going out helping businesses rank better. So they dropped into our support and asked us, what can we do with the lead gen AI system? And we came up with a little SEO prompt. Now, guys, let me talk face to camera here for a second. All of this prompting stuff, right? Don't tell Andrew, but I'm not a genius, right? Don't tell Andrew.
You're fired.
Because he pays me well enough, right? But I go, how do we come up with these prompts? One of the best ways to come up with prompts is to ask AI to tell us what to do.
Yeah.
So we went to ChatGPT. My first conversation with ChatGPT was this. I run an SEO company, so I'm putting myself into that persona. I run an SEO company. What are some of the things, because I have no clue, what are some of the things I should look at on a website to be able to recommend better SEO for my clients? And ChatGPT came back and said, these are 25 different things. Here's what you can look at. Here's what to do. And I went, wow, that's great. And then my next instruction to ChatGPT was, write me a prompt that will perform these tasks on a website when I ask of it. And ChatGPT gave me the prompt. And again, I'll pop this into our thing here. Now, this is the longest prompt I've ever run in the lead gen AI system. So if you're copying and pasting, it's huge. And actually, I'll probably have to put it in a couple of different blocks there. We might actually send that out later on. But so again, I'm not a genius. I'm asking ChatGPT to give me the data, right? So again, let's go here to our lead gen AI assistant. I'm going to create a new prompt again, and I'm going to call this my SEO analysis. It's going to be a summary analysis, and it's going to be in my company search. And here's the prompt. I'm just going to pop that in here. Now, this is huge. You're an advanced SEO expert analyzing the website of, and of course, within our Legion AI system, you can drop the website in here by using those variables. All right. So analyzing the website, perform a comprehensive SEO audit, do all this stuff. All right. Do it. Now, again, I've just added a turbocharger to my Legion AI system. We talk about Legion AI being able to find your ideal client. And now what we're showing you guys is plus, once you find them, do some really cool stuff. All right. So now, again, we can come into our search. In this change, we're going to look at a company search. Find me all the realtors in Atlanta. Give me all the business coaches in Philadelphia, whatever it might be. So that's our company search. All right. Which gives us information like this. So now we have in our company search, we've got the business name, we've got their address, we've got their employee count, we've got their website. We can see what tech it's built. So it's WordPress or it's running Pixels or Facebook Pixel installed. We can see their social profile. So we can reach out to people on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, comment on their videos. And of course, we're getting their email addresses. We're getting their first name, last name, position in the company, all that good stuff. Now, let's say, for example, we say, now these guys, they look like my ideal client. I'm reaching out to them. I'm an SEO company and I want to give them some reason to work with me. Okay. So I've added my supercharger in my AI assistant, and now I can ask it to run. So on this company, run my SEO analysis that I just popped in there. And this will run in the background. And once it comes through, here's the really cool thing. I can take that report that gets generated and I can include it in an email that we send from our Pipeline Pro system. Wait, what? So now I can let AI do the work, and it's taking a couple of seconds to run here, but remember, you're going to do this en masse. It's going to come back in a second. I can take that report and I can just literally insert it into an outbound email with Pipeline Pro. So here we go. Upon checking the Google page speed, need improvement for better user experience and search engine range. I don't know any of this stuff. SEO is a black box science to me, right? I have no clue. But AI knows what it's doing. All right, broken links and redirect issues were detected, 404 errors and 30. Now, if I'm sending this to a potential client, already I've shown them that I've invested in them and I want to work with them. So we all get too many emails every day, right? But if you get an email that says, hey, I've already done some work, I want to prove myself to you, how about it? You can have this information for free right inside your, here's what we ran already, Mr. Client. Now you might look at this and go, that's way too wordy. That's too much information to drop into an email. All right. I just wanted to show off what we can do. But you could go into your AI assistant and say, limit your reply to 500 characters, just as an example. Right. But this is how cool to be able to do this fun stuff with your lead gen AI system. All right. So, guys, is that cool, Andrew?
Very cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
So
yeah, I think a lot of people don't understand this influencer piece. It's very new and different.
Yeah.
Most are using B2C or B2B, which is amazing, but this is really as down to the people level as you get. I assume the groups component coming soon will be similar to this.
Yeah, exactly. So the groups component, we actually we're looking at the amount of data that's coming out of LinkedIn and Facebook at the moment, and seeing if we can tag people into different groups. So you know what followers, what interests do they have, and be able to search on those. So we're still working with Facebook and LinkedIn to be able to bring that in, as you know. But that'll be an amazing thing to really dial into audiences that we can put in there as well. Speaking of audiences, a nice segue. So this is brand new. This is brand new in our Lead Gen AI system for our clients already. You guys have got this right now. For anybody that's not a client, what the heck are you doing? You want to make sure that you're getting into this. So speaking of audiences, we've done our search. I've got this specific vertical. I love this. It's going to generate great results for me. I can see that this is how I want to run. We've added what we call the audience builder function right inside of our Lead Gen AI program. And again, this is all based on AI, but you'll see this little button here now that says generate similar. Right? So now I've got my target audience. I'm getting great results. I'm starting to get some traction here. They're responding to me. Fantastic. I want more. I want more, please. Give me more. So our generate similar function, brand new inside the Lead Gen AI program, added just in this last, I think, 2 weeks. will find similar audiences for you based on your wins. This is a great client, find me more like this. Now, here's what's really cool. You can reverse engineer this. What if you could bring them in from your pipeline pro system, right? So now I've got a list of customers that have bought from me or they've gone through my coaching already. I can bring them into our lead gen AI system and then I can say, find me more like that. So I can to go from a customer to an AI audience expansion, and it's telling me what it's looking at. It says, okay, I'm looking at this service in this location with these customers. This is who I'm going to suggest for you. All right. And it will suggest like audiences for you. And of course, you can then just simply go, cool, they look great. Add them to my list and let's go, baby. Let's bring that in. So now we're allowing our lead gen AI sales system users to expand their audiences using AI. So that will take a second, and we'll see those pop through as we come back there. So I can do that both in the people search and in the company search. So I can come in and if I've got CEOs in construction companies of a particular industry, again, I can find similar people. So I can say, go and find me more like this. And it'll say, do you want me to find them based on their role or on their title or on their location? So you can say, find me by location, that people that look like that, and we'll find additional results that match those same criteria for your client. So again, here we go. CEOs in that particular location, away we go. And building your audiences or expanding your audiences using AI. So these are some of the cool things that we're adding into the lead gen AI system. And of course, once you're a client with the lead gen AI program, everything we add, you get.
That's right.
So as we're adding more and more cool stuff to the program, you're able to just grab that new advance, do more stuff with your audiences. And one of the cool things with this AI piece, Andrew, is that you're now not limited by what we give you, right? You're now able to go, do you know what? I'd really love it if I could get the AI to do some research. I'm a market research company. I want to do a market research report on my clients. I want to do a construction analysis I want to do a suburb by suburb profile on my clients. Cool. The lead gen AI system has that assistant built in, and you are not limited by what the software can do. You are now only limited by what you want to ask the AI to do for you, which is very, very cool. So some great stuff coming there. And this is a big area of expansion for us, the AI piece. You'll see some cool things in there. One of the things that we're working on at the moment, Andrew, is our prompt library. So at the moment, you'll know with the lead gen AI system, we've got kind of five now boxes that you have to fit the assistant into. It's writing email subject lines, it's doing summaries, introductory paragraphs. These are the boxes that we've designed. But as we're exploring more and more in AI, we're understanding that not everything fits into that box, right? So I want to do an SEO analysis. There's no button for me to use for SEO analysis. I have to fit it into the summary box, kind of. But what we're building is a prompt library where you're going to be able to say, this is my SEO analysis, this is my market research, this is my suburb, and you'll be able to just pull up those prompts and run them. That's coming. It's what we're working on in the tool. But right now, as of today, you can use the AI assistant inside of the lead gen AI system to do whatever you need with your clients and expand those out. So hopefully
Love it.
you guys are seeing some power there.
Yeah, a lot of power. Thanks, Walt. Anything else coming down the pipe? I guess time frame on the group thing would be great to know. I don't know if there's a time frame on that. That's been really
We've had that
a hot topic.
As you know, is you and I talk about this all the time. That the group search has been on our dashboard for so long. It was like coming soon. When we first, this is going back last year, when we first put that up there, as you know, we were like literally within a day of turning that on, and Facebook changed the privacy laws. So we're like, okay, cool, hang on, we need to readjust. So we're still just working with LinkedIn and Facebook to make sure that we're getting the data in the compliant way. So hopefully it's as soon as they give us the green light, we're good. We're good to go. But we just want to make sure that we're ticking all that box. What we'll see in the US, as you know as well, in our discussions with our dev and data suppliers is that we're looking at intent data coming into the system as well.
Mm,
And intent data will be a game changer. What's intent data? Intent data goes like this.
That's
I
huge.
sell
hmm
garage doors, right?
Yep.
I'm a
Yep.
garage door installer. What I want to do is I want to find everybody that's looking for a garage door installer in Phoenix right now. And our intent data will be able to give you that kind of information. So again, we've got that in the pipeline. We've been working with our data provider, as you know, Andrew, for a long time, and we'll be rolling that out reasonably soon. At the moment, the main focus at the moment is on two main things. Number one, the increase of a functionality within AI. Number two, making sure our tutorials and usability of the Lead Gen AI system is more at hand inside. So when we do an update, you guys, our clients, will be able to see that update quicker inside of the system. So those are the two main focuses at the moment. That's our current sprint over the next couple of weeks. So Lead Gen AI's real focus is on that AI power, usability within the tool, and then we'll be doing intent data and more data points, more research, more things that we can do in the background.
Excellent. Love it. As I like to say, everything is about the data. So as a business owner watching this using Lead Gen AI, the more data you can have access to, the more detail about your prospects you can get, you win the game, right? The less data you have, the less AI you use, the slower things will be for you. So
The more
really
you have to
AI
get.
and Lead Gen AI is going to create speed and it's going to create data. And if you have data and speed, you win the game, right? This is
So
the
what's
world now of got to be using AI and you've got to be able to create speed. And if you are
and you've got to
not,
be able to use it in an effective way. Like
exactly.
you got all of this information, how do we use it? So do you remember this? This is something really cool, you guys. And data. It's got to be. And even though I'm a techie, right? The whole concept of data makes me yawn. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I prefer the marketing. I prefer the people side. I prefer getting out there and finding out what we can do. But data doesn't lie. Data drives the industry. Data makes everything run smoothly. So it is a main focus. So in the last couple of weeks, we've seen through the Pipeline Pro support crew, one of our clients bringing data in from Pipeline Pro. So, guys, let me just walk this through,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll share this. So, this is a real story, real use case of expanding with data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so over in Pipeline Pro, as we know, you've got all of our contact information. We've got people. I'll jump off that screen really quickly so we don't have too much data, personal data on the screen. But we've got all of our. We're using the Pipeline Pro system as a CRM. We've got a record there of people that are buying from us, going through our coaching, their customers, their contacts, their people that have answered ads. As we know, that's what Pipeline Pro is famous for, being that incredible CRM. Now, because our Lead Gen AI system plugs so neatly into Pipeline Pro, the main system, they're hand in glove, what we wanted to be able to do was grab all of that customer information and give us richer data, give us more information on those clients. So what we do is we set up what we call an inbound enrichment of that data. So I'll be techie just for a second. I won't go into too many details. But what we do is down in our autopilot search, all right, we set up a new autopilot search and we work with companies and we're going to base it on a webhook. Again, we've got all these in the tutorials, guys. So you don't need to be madly scrambling, taking notes. But we bring this in on a webhook. So this is enrichment, let's just say. And I'll explain on a concept level. So we go, okay, enrichment, we're going to add this to a list. And when that comes in, we want to set up a webhook. And again, I won't get too techie, but it's literally just copy and paste, copy the webhook and set it up over in our Pipeline Pro automation system. Again, techie. But here's the end result. The end result is this. Every time someone answers a Facebook ad or opts in to my free report or becomes a member of my coaching program, anytime somebody comes into my world, now I want to take that person's details and send it across to our Lead Gen AI system. Why? Because when it gets to the Lead Gen AI system, I want to run all of that cool AI stuff on the back. I want to find out who they are. I need to know what their company history is, what problems they face in that industry, what kind of data I can bring. Now, let's wind this out 3 months, 90 days. Imagine in the next 90 days, everyone that answered a specific Facebook ad, we send it to the Lead Gen AI system and we say, work your magic. right? And in the background, the magic's working. We're finding out all this stuff about this company. Now, they've just opted in on a free download. And our AI system is now finding out who they are, how long they've been in business, how many
Combing the
employees
internet.
they've got. They're like getting all of that information. Now, 90 days goes past, and I come back to Pipeline Pro and I do what? I go up to the contacts list and I grab all of my new people and I just go export. And I put them all into a CSV file. So now this CSV file is not just name, email, phone number. It's name, email, phone number, company history, AI summary, business information. Now I've got all that information. I grab my CSV, I walk across again to ChatGPT, and I just drop that CSV in there. And I say, these customers in the last 90 days have responded to my marketing and advertising. These are my ideal prospects. And this, now with AI research, I've got all of that data on them. And then I do what? I go to the ChatGPT and I say, tell me what I should do next month to get more clients
Tell
just
me
like
what to
this.
do.
Here's my social posts. Here's my messaging. Here's the YouTube videos I need to create. Here's what those companies are responding best to. Here's their biggest problems in their marketplaces. Here's how you can solve them. Now, you will only be able to do that in 90 days if you're getting that data today, right?
Right.
So, and again,
Right.
for our clients,
The
Andrew, as
long
you know,
game.
it's the long game. The quicker you can start to generate the data inside of your system, the better you'll be in 3 months and 6 months time, because now you can ask AI to do it again and
Yep.
expand it out and find out more information. So that's so exciting for us is Pipeline Pro, Legion AI. I mean, we're the same heartbeat. Now these two systems working together and enriching that data, allowing our clients to grow as a result of being able to just do smarter things in the marketplace.
Love it.
Super
Let's
cool.
see if we don't have any questions. Anybody have anything for Walt? Direct questions to our developers. Anything for me and Amir? Walt, thanks so much. Amazing overview.
Pleasure.
Love bringing your energy on once a month or so to rip through new updates and better and more efficient techniques.
Yeah, love it, guys. And to our people as well, to our Pipeline Pro guys, thank you so much for the feedback and for the way you're using the program. That helps us get it better and helps us serve you more. So really appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Fun times.
Anybody have questions? Amir, you want to man the questions?
Yeah, I think we have one
Hi.
from Doc Rio asking, how do we add credits? I think A,
What
if you're on
what do
the
you mean by add credits? Because we have 4 packages. Are you a user? First thing I would say is, are you a user? Because I,
yeah.
I think probably not. Anybody have any questions for Walt? Anything tech? Anything prompting? Anything? What can we give them prompting wise, Walt? I know you gave a good example there. There was I
Yeah,
thought a
so
cheat sheet of some sort or
yeah, I can drop that out to you guys. I can drop you out a I guess a text file right now if you want me to put a link into the chat box there. Um,
yeah, maybe Amir, what we could do is take that and we can
Yeah.
use some AI tools on our own and we can format
yeah,
that into like a
a
cheat
package.
sheet user's guide PDF that someone could use and we'll make it part of the members area.
So yeah,
Exactly. We
absolutely.
can.
Guys, so these prompts are just coming back from our clients, our Pipeline Pro people using the system and asking us, what would I do here? How would I do that? So every time we come up with something cool, we're just adding it to that list. I'll
Yep.
flick it to you guys. And the great thing is, I said this before, but it's such an important thing. As a client with our Legion AI system, as a client of Pipeline Pro, with this power of AI, you're not limited by the software we give you. Now you can literally say, I want my software to do this. Cool. You can get the AI assistant to literally run that for you and you can improve. You have a unique case to use with that software. Fantastic. Drop it in the AI assistant and let the software support you. So everybody's version of Legion AI will be different because you all want different things to be done with your customers. So it's exciting for us that you guys can use the program how you see fit by simply just telling it what you want it to do with the information as it comes in. So
Right.
you're not limited by what we give you. You can find out incredible new ways to use the AI tool.
Yep. Love it. Love it. Yes, Doc's probably a lifetime licensed user. So as you know, as a lifetime license user, you get 20 leads credits per month. So really, it's a starter package. You're not going to build a business that way, but you're at least going to be able to get in there and use the tool. You want to get to our program overview. Our program overview is the first thing we have you do. We have you download that. It shows you the 4 different packages we have. And ideally, you want to book a fast start session with one of our advisors so you can talk through what might be the best package for you. Do you need custom work done? Do you need anything custom built? Do you want the team to do it for you? Do you want to do it yourself? So we do a one-on-one analysis with all of our users. So if anybody's on here now, Amir, maybe you drop the link in here and we'll put it down below under the replay. If you've not booked a Lead Gen AI fast start session yet as a Lead Gen AI user, make sure you do that now. It's complimentary. It's 30 minutes. Nice to walk through one-on-one with a technician who can help you put Lead Gen AI into a box that works for you. So yes, we will also create, Amir, let's make a task to create a prompting guide, I think we'll call it, and we'll put it under this training, and we'll also put it in the members area.
Will do.
All right. All right. Yes, we will. Yes, yes, yes. Anything else, guys? Anything else? Questions for Walt, myself, or Amir? Going once, twice? Give it a couple seconds. Amir, anything else coming in the chat? I think we covered some great ground today, Walt. Appreciate you coming out here.
Always.
Want to try to grab you once a month or so if we can for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Appreciate you coming out. Always great to get your spin. Amir and I typically focus on.
Our people drive the program, right? So I love chatting to you guys and just, sharing this stuff. It's so cool. I love it. Thank you, man.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
It
gets me out of my cave every now and again.
Exactly. And thanks for creating awesome technology that we've been able to seamlessly add to Pipeline Pro. It's created huge value for our platform and our ecosystem. So again, thanks. Appreciate it.
Pleasure.
I'm Andrew. That's Amir. We will wrap it here. This is recorded. We'll be in the members area, and we'll see you same time, same place next week, 5 p.m. live every Wednesday. Thanks, Walt.
Take care, guys.